Hi everybody, Bob Rotruck here with you, your Phantoms update from the Saturday night game here on the weekend before Halloween. Adirondack Phantoms against the Rochester Americans, and really this was just a weird and wild game, and the Phantoms got very frustrated with the officiating in the second period, although you could hardly blame them. Final score in the game was Rochester 6, Adirondack 2. And Rochester with 51 shots on goal as well. And that is certainly going to be something that Terry Murray is going to want to address with his guys. That's just far too many shots. And so the defense, they're going to have to shore things up. But for this game, and the fans, you know, a 6-2 final, but it was 4-2 late in the game. And Adirondack had a power play, and they pulled the goalie. They had a chance to make this interesting a couple other times as well. So they lose by the 6-2 final, but there was an empty netter, and then there was a goal with 1 minute left when the game was already decided. The score is a bit deceiving here. The penalty minutes, though, they are not. Some weird penalties in there, and then some others, 10-minute misconducts. Just looking at the score sheet here, Adirondack 0 for 6 on the power play, Rochester 2 for 10. Phantoms 17 infractions for 56 minutes, Rochester 12 infractions for 38 minutes. So what does that add up to? 94 total minutes here. I had to do the math in my head. Adirondack 0 for 6 and Rochester 2 for 10. Niemer Ford shots on goal 51-30 Rochester. So, you know, what could you do if you're Scott Monroe? He gives up 5 goals, but it's on 51 shots. Phantoms goals in the game. Harry Zolnerchek, he scores his 2nd of the season. Mike Testweed, who had been a scratch in all the previous games before this because he had a lower body injury partly in there that was nagging him, but he scores his 1st goal of the season. That made it a 4-2 game early in the 3rd. All the penalties, the fights, time again, and their guy Tarnowski, and they had a nice fight landing some biggies there late in the 2nd period. As I said, fans really got their money's worth in this one, but it turns into a tough loss for the Adirondack Phantoms. Now, we play these guys again in Rochester in a couple weeks on Friday, November 9th, so that's a chance for Terry Murray's guys to redeem themselves. Boy, we know that this defense for Adirondack, we know that they've got the experience there on the blue line, and they can get it done. I mean, we've got guys out of the NHL like Bourdon and Gustafson. Danny Sivrit's been in the NHL too, and Brandon Manning for a couple games last year also. But giving up 6 goals here, you know that they're not happy, and they're looking to turn things around Sunday at 3 against Syracuse, and then home games next weekend, and for the first time, back-to-back at home for the Adirondack Phantoms. Friday night against Syracuse. That's the former team of the Norfolk Admirals. They switched affiliations. So that team that had the 28-game win streak last year and won the Calder Cup, and they're 4-1-1 this year and very good, and they come into town on Friday. Then the Albany Devils on Saturday, a team that the Phantoms played just the other night and lost out in Albany. Phantoms chance to redeem themselves there. And that is also Phantoms poster giveaway night on Saturday, November 3rd against the Albany Devils, courtesy of Glens Falls Printing. Also, the entire Phantoms team will be appearing down on the ice. They'll be down there on a team autograph session after the game. So next Saturday, the game against Albany, be prepared to stay late. We've got that great team autograph session. But as for the game here on Saturday, October 27th, in this wild and weird penalty-filled affair, the final score was Rochester 6 and Adirondack 2.